When an inmate arrives at San Quentin, he quickly learns that he needs to find a gang or a group with whom he can affiliate himself. Even if he is not a gangbanger on the outside, not belonging means going it alone. And more importantly, a serious loss of protection. On the exercise yard, there are no bars keeping rival gangs apart, only a desire to carve out their own place in the sun.
This is the lower yard, and the inmates segregate themselves out here, and the reason being that the gangs want it that way.
John Gladson is a veteran officer at San Quentin with 19 years of experience observing yard politics. This has helped him to fine-tune his senses for predicting trouble.
Sound is a big thing in prison. If you look out, this yard's pretty nice. Everybody's out and about talking and laughing and having a good time. If the yard goes silent, you know it's all bad.
If it's something going on, you'll feel it. It's just there to be felt.
You can tell it. Ain't too many people smiling, ain't too many people laughing. Everybody is in their own little, you know what I'm saying, circular, you know what I mean? You can honestly tell people whispering and talking, and, you know, that's just how it goes.
And those are the first things that, you know, you'll come to learn in the penitentiary.
Inmates must be even more aware of their environment than an officer. For them, it's all about survival of the fittest.
Using your vibes and looking at the motions and the actions through people, you know, from a distance. You know, some ain't right, some's not right, so we got to watch this here.
The Northern Hispanics is our main gang here at San Quentin, and it's because they're better organized. If you'll look at the yard, it looks like the blacks control more of the yard, but the blacks are all fragmented into different gang groups, where the Northerners, no matter what gang they're in on the street, when they get here, they're one group, and they all stick together. Then the Border Brothers run this area over there by the laundry that has the volleyball court. Border Brothers being anybody that was born south of the border. They usually the ones getting advantage taken of them because they're not organized at all. But they've taken that little area there because nobody else wants it. Because, you know, it has an open bathroom, it stinks, it smells. Okay, the white guys are over here on the parallel bars and on the picnic table. So the white guys are pretty relaxed, even though in reality, everybody's always looking.
Looking out for one's safety is any inmate's concern. Perhaps even more important is his obligation to look out for all his cohorts on the yard.
What you're looking at is the bathroom area. They'll go over together, and one guy will stand out front while the other guys go to the bathroom, and then they'll just switch off.
Basically, we do that just for safety, for our safety, you know. Watch for the back, because you never know what can happen, you know.
Yeah,
things
like
happen.
This is prison, and, you know, things can happen here.
So it's kind of good having somebody else with you. You know, they can, you know, they got your, you know, your back or whatever, you know.
Right now, the atmosphere seems calm and uneventful. But in fact, each gang is involved in at least some level of surveillance activity.
Over in the corner, you see where the Asians are sitting. You'll see that everybody's sitting facing a different direction. And the reason for that is that they're making sure that nobody comes into their area. And if you'll look, you'll see their area is all empty right around them because they control that area. And they're not going to let anybody take their space. This is a turf war here with the Northern Hispanics. They have a minister of defense, is what they call him. And his thing is he's to have 10 weapons ready at any time. Their weapons are all hid over there. And in the morning, we'll come over and we'll search that area and try to find their weapons. But they're getting better and better at the way they hide their weapons. The blacks are over here. As you see, this one guy keeps looking around, and he's got the heavy coat on. The temperature's pretty hot, so they're the soldiers. They wear these jackets. It's a little bit more armor.